Hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Yeah.
Hey, Craig! Hi, Craig!
What the fuck?
Craig, on my way, my wife Shinzaru.
I was just excited to see Craig, Bailey. Why are you making me feel judged about it?
Yeah, just wait until we play Fails campaign.
Oh boy. Do we have a fucking goober in here?
Do we?
Dude, we got a couple gooners.
I'm about to say, that's all of us, I think, actually.
Yeah, we're all gooning.
What?
We're Goonies.
Yeah. Me and all my goonies. That's what I call me and my homies that goon together.
I was about to say, there's
Lord.
a gooner joke in there somewhere, but I didn't want to reveal that I knew what that meant.
Gooner.
I've been,
Hardly know her.
I've been saying gooner since we started talking about it.
Fucking what?
Go on, Craig, read it.
God. It's all so terrible.
Also, did you guys
Anyway.
see the Chicago White Sox issued a formal apology for being dog shit?
What?
Fucking hilarious.
The Chicago White Sox released a formal apology for playing so dog shit this season.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Is it a
Good for
baseball
them.
team?
Yes.
I mean, like, at least they acknowledge it and hopefully they're gonna do better?
No.
No? Oh, well. But you know who can play better? We can. Current time, it is late night, day 50 of 1379. The last game you guys gave Henry his lungs!
Yeah.
He's still in bed, and he will be for a while. And Wade and Marceline are gonna hang out in his room for a long time. Probably till someone drags him out of there, or till King Henry can get out of bed himself. But you saved the Boy King, and in his own words, as soon as he woke up from you ripping parts of his body out, he feels better already.
Hell
Congratulations.
Yeah. Wildcats. Get your head in the game.
What do you guys do?
I mean, kind of already said our goodbyes. I feel like we should start heading out.
Yeah, you gonna go to
Okay.
sleep, or...
Oh, well, yeah. I'm
Okay.
sleeping. I don't know, you little goobers.
Definitely gotta sleep, you know.
You little
Gotta make sure
gooners.
everybody's spells are ready, and
Mm-hmm.
we did send out for people, right?
Yeah. Because we didn't, actually do it, but we're just gonna say that we did it. You know? But in the morning, I assume you eat breakfast, I assume you brush your teeth.
Nope.
There's not anything going on other than what's usually going on. Dennis and Margaret are working on their big anti-necromancy thing. August's off doing August stuff. And the Forgeborn kids are making final adjustments on brothers they're about to make, or making new brothers. And then Ash is off somewhere having a meeting with the Thunderscram war planning party. But other than that, the Paperclip Labs are quiet. What do you guys do? How do you guys want to introduce your characters? Do you guys just want them to show up at the door?
I mean, Pale reached out to them because, sending.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, listen, guys, my two are, whenever you want them, I'll tell them to come here. Otherwise, they're on standby over in our encampment in the area of town. Just let me know.
I had to have woken them up a while ago.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I think that'd be the most in-depth, having our friends show up. 'Cause you're about to, give birth to two people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to give birth to a bunch.
Yeah. So, are you gonna do that in the Paperclip Labs, in the ship?
I think these are gonna be Paperclip Labs. Or,
Okay.
no, in the ship.
Okay. So, upon the discussion of we're splitting up or giving each other friends, Bastion needs to go make his friends. So you guys take the long, you have to go all the way through Thunderscram, so that's 10 fucking miles from the castle to the gate, and then
Yeah, but we
that's-
can just fly.
Yeah, another 5 to the ship. But mid-morning, you have your supplies. You have the first two soul magazines that are gonna be people, and you walk onto the ship, and there's still the Thundersgremians that are getting down and dirty with the factors of the dimensions and trying to go through the logs with the other people. You pass all the round the clock. There's like 300-ish guards standing out in the snow, freezing their fucking asses off, making sure nobody approaches the ship. You guys do actually pass a crowd of people that these guards are keeping at bay, of scientists from other realms that have teleported here. There is like a person on standby to answer these people's questions, and this person looks tired already, and it's only like 8. Somebody in winter gear, but they usually wear a suit, you get the idea. And there's probably people studying this ship from afar that you cannot see. But these ones who have come, adventurer types or just people who study things, or people who are like, let's go to their dimension so we can sell stuff, because we're businessmen doing business. But the Thunderscrim guards do what?
Businessmen doing business things.
That's not natural.
But the Thunderscrim guard are, to their knowledge, keeping them at bay for the moment. And the Wandering Albatross crew is safely on board, also having breakfast, the first fresh food they've had in 5,000 years of, or at least for these people, decades. They're eating like sliced up apples and having a wonderful time before they start helping the Thunderscrim scientists start to go through their logs and through their equipment and everything else. And you see, and as we talked about earlier, though I haven't really enforced, Clifton Johnson, the anthropologist, is the only person here who speaks common, but everyone else is picking up a couple of words here and there. And true to her word, Norella Ganhi has not went and told everyone, hey, the king of your country is my god. But like, you just looking at her, you know she fucking wants to. This is all she wants.
Steady.
She needs to not, yeah.
Lock it the fuck in, ma'am.
Well, August is here, actually. That's what he would be doing, and so you can assume that he'll cast silence on her or something if she starts to... Hey, King Henry's really important, in my opinion.
You don't lock in now.
Maybe she's wrong, But they would all wave to you, and Howard Letts, the gnome artificer, and Esme Hart, who's the other mechanic, are very happy to see you, Bastion, as they, in these last couple of days, probably with your help, and then probably with all the help of the robots you've already gotten together, all of the robots are operational. You see them even now scrubbing rust off the floor. There's a lot more beeps and boops in here than there were last week.
Excellent. I can't wait for all of these guys to have souls. This is going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
People.
You can't say that, man. That's actually really offensive. Like, I can't believe you just said that. That's really...
I am so sorry. I didn't know.
Dude. No,
like, it's the order I said the feet in the boot.
It's like I don't even want to like talk about it anymore, man. Like let's just move past it, man. Just don't say that again.
I apologize sincerely to anybody I may have offended.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Let's just move on.
None of the Oprah robots react whatsoever.
Yeah. No way. Say it, Matt, for the fucking camera.
Say what you mean to say.
Say with your whole fucking chest. What? Hard R thing.
Oh my god, clankers with the hard R. That's fucking rough.
What would be worse? Saying that or adding an A instead?
Like clankas?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa! Bailey!
Bailey!
You can't just say... Bailey!
Your cybernetic content is not enough for you to say that.
My cybernetic content?
Yeah, you don't have nearly enough steel for that to be okay for you to say.
I've got a fake
tooth.
That's about all.
You gotta chrome the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, I'm certain of the weakness of flesh, as I was chopping up a hog last night with a $10 knife that I had
You
from
and me
Walmart.
both, man.
No. And now I have carpal tunnel. And now I
Chopping
have
hog,
carpal
is that what they
tunnel.
call it now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Chopping the hog, cranking the hog, pulling my pork.
Got the head in the freezer, you know?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one. I'm gonna be real.
All that cold dome.
No, but I was
Oh,
chopping
yeah,
up a
getting
hog
down.
last night, and I activated my carpal tunnel, and now I can't move my right wrist.
It's like
And
a
I'm
perk.
pissed off about it.
Is that like your almonds?
Yeah, but you got head in the freezer, so that made up for it, right?
Yeah.
But I do have head in the freezer.
Damn.
That's
Try to
cool.
keep it nice and cool.
Well, and then I'm gonna bury it in the backyard to let the bugs have it. I don't know what that's a euphemism for, but it does not sound sexy. I gotta be.
Chlamydia. It's chlamydia. It's always chlamydia.
You gotta be into some stuff.
Chlamydia.
Yeah.
Like the crabs are built in because hogs are covered in ticks, so
Gross.
Mm.
hopefully they'll die in my freezer.
No wonder pork belly's so crunchy.
Well, no, pork
I
belly's fine. Fluoro hogs are nasty.
Not fair. 30 to 50
Anyways.
furrow hogs.
Anyways, waking up my children.
Waking up your children.
Ash and dust.
That's what the pulled
My
pork is about.
I slap my.
See, we had to make all the sex jokes before we made the children, okay?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's how you make them.
There's a natural order to these things.
Inshallah.
But I assume you go into the robotics lab and on your way pick out two of the wonderful bodies. Or do you bring two of the bodies from the paperclip labs? Or are you using...
So in the interim, I prepped a lot of these. I'm just gonna wake up a bunch of them. This is less so I'm like picking two and I'm waking them up, and more so like I'm gonna let them wake up for a couple days, get their bearings about like existing and having a body, and then I'm just gonna kind of put out like a global notice like, hey, by the way, guys, anyone want to go kill some people?
You know, get a gist of their personalities. You know,
Yeah.
because, like fucking. Oh my god, I forgot my child's name.
Your actual child?
No, the robot
Oh.
child.
Nokia?
Yeah. Junior.
Nokia.
Yeah,
Nokia was-
Darian's was Nokia.
Yeah, Nokia came out of had a barbarian personality. So
Okay. That's the one you took under your wing?
yeah.
Your actual wing that you have?
Yeah, no. So
Yeah.
I think it's more so like basically Bastion kind of goes and is like, all right, cool. I fixed the Boy King. I'm gonna go fix a bunch of kids now,
Okay.
and then just spends like at least a day or two, just like helping everyone get their bearings, meeting everyone.
All right. Yeah, if you
so-
notify the Thunderscremians, they're gonna bring in those people that they assigned to help you give birth to 1,000 children.
Yeah,
So-
I think we could phrase it as just like creating.
Yeah.
Giving birth implies there's a biological process to it. Feels a little odd.
Or at least Bastion
birth
just
is-
lays down and opens his thighs and...
Nope.
Oh my
Giving
God.
birth is creation.
There are no holes down there.
Well, no. They just, it's like mitosis.
Carolina leans in. That was a lie. You do have
I-
holes down there.
Anyway.
Did you put what?
Anyway.
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 Did you give me a butthole?
Carolina is certain that you have weak points.
Oh God.
1,000 years
Anyway.
of pain.
1,000 years of pain.
Dude,
If you go get the Thunderscremians,
Yeah,
you guys can have a
I-
really big birthday party.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think we wake up all 20 of the robots in the paperclip labs that the kids built, and then
Okay.
I also think that. How many bodies would you say that in the interim, like on the flyover here, we were able to prep for like
What's your
Spawning.
body count?
It's
English or Spanish?
in in the flight from I finally edited that episode. It's 1:45 by the way.
Nice.
Oh
What?
yeah.
But we are we are on the flight over here. You got all of them operational to be what they were meant to be, and they've been giving each other tune-ups and then starting to repair the ship and everything. So technically, none of the onboard robots are ready for souls. And it would take a more advanced robotic person to be able to give them all the nerve endings and everything they need. So that'd be a...
Do that in the interim, because that's kind of, I mean, that basically that's what Bastion's goal is getting literally all these bodies prepped up. So yeah, I think we just picked up the 20 that the kids built.
Okay. And are you bringing them to the
Albatross?
ship? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so the kids will turn them on their auxiliary power, and you have a march of fresh robots up to what's going to be their birthright home, the Holy Land, the Fatherland, and then take them to whatever the onboard ship laboratory is, I assume, and one by one with the Thundersgremians who've dealt with babies before, standing in the hallway. Would you say anything upon popping the first Soul magazine into this first thing? And Garfield would like to be here, and he pinky promises to be quiet in a corner. Okay.
So let me ask you a meta question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Are unborn souls conscious of the time that they've spent? Like,
No.
Have these 1,000 souls just been like, damn, it sucks being stuck in this whack-ass crystal prism?
No, they're like asleep.
Okay.
They might, like, every now and then occasionally get, like, a dream of what's happening outside. Like, occasionally when you hear your alarm clock in your dream. Or, like, when you use them for siphoning magic off of them, you know that they kind of wake up and go, holy shit, that hurts. And then they go kind of back to sleep. But it's not, like... Yeah.
Because I know that, like, with Yagami, that was just, like, just a soul hanging out.
Yeah. Well, all three of them.
Yeah, like, did they have crystals, now that I'm thinking about it? Because I remember Yagami was just, like, out.
No, you made, like, a little custom thing for them.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
Because Yagami was unique in that they could push themselves into, like, a humanoid form. The other two were kind of just, like, baseball-sized balls.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, then I think Bastion has the 3 kids kind of stand behind him. And then I think upon inserting it, and then waiting for the soul to kind of, like, kick in, I think that at that moment, Bastion will kind of stand there and wait for the soul to get its bearings in its new body. Yeah, and then he'll extend a hand forward, and go, "Hi, I'm Bastion, son of Gond. The Forge Father blesses you. Welcome to life."
Yeah, this inaugural part of the fleet, Forgeborn, as the other 3 were unique circumstances. As they're leaning against the wall and you push their soul magazine into whatever slot that it goes in, probably in their chest or near their head, as it folds in on itself, and you hear the clicking and whirring as lights inside of it turn on, and you see its eyes do a sort of flicker, almost like blinking, and you can just hear it running through the systems check, and it lurches a bit as it discovers its arms, and then kind of turns them back and forth, looking at their hands and their limbs. And when the sort of system check is over, they do look at you, and they are pretty fluid for a machine. But maybe you just program them that way, maybe that's just how they're built. But they look at you and they go, "Greetings. It's a pleasure to be alive. What is my designation?"
Well,
"It's an honor to meet you, Father."
"It's a pleasure to meet you as well, my son. Or whatever you decide to be. As far as designations, that's for you guys to pick. Until then, 001
This is
will be your
acceptable.
designation.
I'm proud to be the first.
First in a long line, and I motion to show this newborn Forgeborn all of his brothers and sisters and in-betweens that he's about to have.
Can I hug everyone?
Absolutely, but first, meet your 3 older siblings. And then he
And-
kind of steps to the side and motions for Yagami and Nokia and Pale Jr. to introduce themselves.
And they, studying everything with, you know that the CPU and the RAM they're probably lagging a little bit as there's just so much to, the first time you open your eyeballs, there's so much to take in. And the other 3 are holding in screams and trying very, very hard. But they do stutteringly introduce themselves of trying not to overwhelm this poor 001. But they're like immediate promises of, we're gonna show you everything! And 001 is like, hold on for a second, I need a name first. Like, help me think about that.
Yeah, so I was going to add real quick, do you want me to name every single one? Or
No.
Okay, because
You did name them. That's not their.
I
That's not their
named-
concern anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
So, okay, yeah. So I was going to say that basically naming scheme is, Leet speak.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So they can either pick, they have like a unit designation, right? So like, ZY426 or something like that, but then they'll also have like an actual like name. But also some of them don't do that. They just go, yeah, that's my designation and that's me.
Mm-hmm. And I think
So
001 understands that it's pretty cool to be number one, so they're going to keep that. But immediately you know that one of the personality traits of 001 is that they're a little clingy. Maybe that's just because it's their birthday. But they do want to hold hands with Yagami and everybody. And they're like, if you could just explain things to me for a long time.
Yeah.
And the other 3 are happy to have all of these birthdays.
Yeah, and I think basically I just repeat that process for all of them.
Perfect. Yeah, and they'll find some part of the ship that they're going to claim as, like, that this is the classroom.
Barracks. Oh, yeah.
Barracks, classroom.
Yeah.
Even though they don't sleep, there is probably an old section of barracks in here that's made to feel kind of cozy. So, they're going to find a wing of this ship to call their own while everything else keeps growing. And certainly, the ship is ours. We know that. We're the robots. But the human may live here, and there's a humanoid crew. But we know this is Helm, and so instead of hearth and home, it's Helm and hub.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that like after I'm done waking up these first 20, I think I'm gonna pull Yagami, Pale Jr., and Nokia aside, and just kind of like pull them off away from the rest of them, and like kind of put us into like a huddle, like a 3, and I put my hands on their shoulders, and I'd say, I'm going to be here until at least lots of them are woken up. I'm trusting the 3 of you to make sure that they're all taken care of. You 3 are the oldest. They're going to be your responsibility as well as mine, and I'm trusting the 3 of you to help me with that.
They always have stiff upper lips, because their lips are made of metal. But they keep stiff upper lips as they absorb this responsibility of being the older brothers. And they do all give you salutes.
They give me what?
Salutes. They're like Yagami in particular, you got it! Yeah.
And then after that, I'll put my hands on their skull to where like the bottom of my hand is where their brows would be. And my hands kind of fold over their skull, or my fingers fold over their skull. Like a Forge Father bless you.
And also with you.
Yeah.
And they really take that to heart. And Kale Jr.'s like, hey, should we build a Gone shrine in here somewhere?
Yeah, we definitely could.
And they kind of mutter, and they're like, I bet Norella has like a shrine somewhere. We could build her like next door to, and then we'll ask her about all of her god. They probably have already like a creator god shrine. We'll just like build another one because we can build things. And they mutter about making a Gone shrine somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Yagami's like, what are we gonna make it look like? And then Nokia's like,
I mean, I guess we just find, like, the biggest, prettiest gears we can find.
and they all go, yeah, maybe. And they're gonna probably ask you about Gond iconography, because they don't know.
It's a 4-pronged gear with a hammer in front of it.
Like, oh, perfect. We need to go find a cool hammer with a cool story. And
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say that I was gonna empty out some. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll empty out some of the supplies from our portal.
okay.
But yeah, no. We've woken
Perfect.
up 20 Forgeborn.
Yeah, the boys are up to the task.
Yeah, did you see the one question I had about Forge Speak?
Where did you send it to me?
I just texted you at 5:53.
Oh, no, I was asleep.
No worries.
I opened my fucking phone. Can't use my thumb that I usually use to work my phone. I have to use my other hand, and it's very annoying. Can't Mechonis.
Yup.
I'll have to look into it. But yeah, there's already kind of a... In addition to the Ma language, when you guys make beeps and boops, and when everyone else understands as your processor fan is worrying, as you do whatever, or probably even when when 001 was doing his systems check, you probably understood that was them going, wow, I have fans. Like, what is this? But it was so deep as understanding of, this is the first time I'm touching anything material that I can move. It was down to, they can feel every like millimeter of copper wire inside their body, or mithril wires, what's acting as their nerve endings. But they're like, you can hear them taking in their surroundings, of acknowledging the dust, acknowledging the percent of light, acknowledging the whatever chemical components are in the atmosphere in here, and taking in all of those things at once before they finally blink up their eyeballs at you. And so that's of a body language, I guess, based on computer beeps.
Basically, like, it's sometimes called binaric. Basically, it's like you're literally able to speak in ones and zeros.
Mm-hmm.
That basically, I'm wanting our own language.
Oh yeah, they totally can. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, I think we've even done that before. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like thieves' cant of yeah. Cool.
Sweet, but yeah.
Would the other two of you do anything upon seeing 21 birthdays?
21 gun salute? I don't know.
Okay.
Cake box after cake box after
Oh my
cake
god!
box.
They can't eat.
Gears. Edible gears.
Okay. For this occasion, on a robot's birthday, your cake box suddenly transcends its abilities and is able to make them like an extremely high quality, like it's not even like lubricant. There's this stuff that you're supposed to wrap around electrical connections. I don't remember what it's called, but it is a goop that makes the connections do well. So it's going to act in the same way for them as caffeine, because they're going to be having their wires transmitting as good as they possibly can. Putting this in whatever intake pipe that they have. And it does look just kind of like, you know when you get those icing things and they make it look like a flower? So it's
Yep.
imagine this kind of this paste in an icing flour, but you do give it to every single one, and they know what it is, and you know that your cake box will only do this when it is a Forgeborn's birthday. However,
Worth it.
and all the children appreciate your quote cake.
Hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
And I think Yagami's going to... You know that scene in Nightmare Before Christmas where there's a person who looks sort of like Edward Scissorhands, and they kind of just attack a piece of paper for a second, and it comes out as a snowflake? They make that, but it's a happy birthday sign, and they hang it up in here. It kind of feels like the opening scene of Fallout 3, to be honest. However. It's that aesthetic. And there's the other robots in here that aren't sentient yet, or they're kind of just Roombas. And so they explain that, like, these are also our brothers. It's kind of like a dog. Like, they aren't awake, but we're still kind to them. And then it's robots' birthdays. But what do you guys do after that? I assume this goes late into the day. So it'd be like afternoon now. And your people will telepathically know when it when it's time for you people to set out. Or you could have them meet you here.
I'll have Pale sending to Edrin and Namina.
Namina?
Phenomena, yeah.
Perfect.
Phenomena.
Is that really their name?
His name is Namina.
Incredible. But do you want to have those people meet you here at the castle? Meet them somewhere? We could meet them in a tavern, like every adventurer meets every adventurer.
The Merculians are not coming into the castle. I do not trust them enough, even though they are. I'm playing them. I do not trust myself as them.
Fair.
Definitely a tavern.
Yep.
Okay. There's the Blue Lily, which is like the biggest. Those of you who live in DFW, imagine it kind of being like Billy Bob's at the stockyards. Probably only Darian knows what that is. Then there's also Emerson's Field, which is like a low-key kind of a beer garden. And there's one more that I don't remember the name off the top of my head. That could be whatever we want it to be. Or they've built a new one since last time I named taverns in here. But the Blue Lily is the only hotel in the entirety of Thunderscrum.
Well, at least it's not the Blue Oyster.
I mean...
The Milky Belly Button. I swear they're getting weirder in this town. Anyway, guys.
We can get...
You want a chill place? A rowdy place?
Yeah.
I mean...
We'll say it's like afternoon on a Thursday.
Maybe a night's probably... they're fine either way. A rowdy place, sexual place, doesn't matter.
There are no strip clubs in Thunderscrum unless they're very underground.
Yeah, but every hotel is a Vivianite hotel.
Prostitution is illegal here, so tell your girls to be careful.
Wherever we meet, the Vivianites and the Merculians are also there, but don't realize that the Vivianites are there.
I don't realize that they're there.
It's like, wait, you guys are here? Yeah, we're meeting them.
We're always here.
I thought we were meeting elsewhere. Yeah, we meant to be in Vivianites first, but we're here.
Okay. Let's just go to the Blue Lily. Because it's big, so you guys will be able to get a corner by yourselves. Even though you're 3 champions of gods in fucking Thunderscrum, you guys could get like a corner booth around the corner, and you'll get some privacy. I wouldn't talk about your grandmaster plans in here, but for meeting some friends. This is the only, like, I would say the like very first desegregated place in all of Thunderscrum. There's one bar that's medium creature size, and then one bar that's giant size. There is a part in the wall they left like a garage door, there's a person named Rockgut who's a hill giant with giantism. She's about 40 feet tall, and so even she can't fit in the building, as big as this building is. It's like a big, huge barn or an airport hangar that they've built into the side of the mountain. But they just kind of open that side of the wall when she comes by. But there's chairs of all sorts, shapes and sizes, and it's up to you to just drag them to the table you need. They serve beer by the tankard or by the barrel. There's probably somebody here singing the equivalent of sea shanties, but it's about mining or working in a steel smelter. And everyone looks at you. There's a small sign on the back door saying that August Giveth used to live here. He used to live in the attic. He ran away from home. He used to live in the attic here. They let him do it. Don't worry about it. But that's the bar. Other than the weird structure of the building to account for everyone's height, like there's 2 sets of stairs. There's like 4 sets of bathrooms, or I guess like outhouses, but whatever. It feels homey. It feels like a barn. Do what?
How tall is August? I forgot how tall he was.
August is 9'10", I believe.
9'10". And he's just under giant.
They make fun of him. It's like the joke is, it's the same thing of a guy needs to be 6 foot to make it on Tinder. You need to be 10 foot to make it as a giant.
Okay. Idrid is 9'8".
Nice. Wait, who's Idrid? Is that your friend?
Yep.
Nice. So you've got Napoleon syndrome. So as the 3 of you characters walk at the bar, and I assume you ask for a quiet place to sit, or at least a place where you'd be out of eyeball shot, and they'd point you to some corner that they haven't started seating other people at. How do your and I guess I don't know if we want to start with Merculians or Vivianites, but how do your people enter? Whoever, if you wants to introduce your people first.
So, you see 2 people sitting over at another table, just kind of already there. One of them heavily deep into the drink already. It's a half-elf, darker skin, shaved head, a little bit of a beard, but very well kept. He looks like he's going with the vibe that he's kind of a pompous asshole, who also looks like he's very good at knowing what he's doing, or pretending that he knows what he's doing. Balancing shot glasses. And he's across the table from a very annoyed, gruff, middle-aged tiefling who keeps trying to grab at them. They look over, see Pale, and Pale's just like, get over here, guys. They kind of like, we're good? Come over. One of them saunters over. Hello. I thought you guys would look more impressive. Not you, Pale. You're beautiful, but you, Carolina Shadeflame, look like something that got dragged through the Phoenix's ashes already and fashioned son of Gond. My God. Thank goodness we are digging for more and more oil because we're going to need to keep you looking shiny. You look like something that Mechanist threw out in his garbage. Pleasure to be doing business with both of you. And puts both his hands out, one to Carolina, one to Bastion.
Which one is this?
This is Hoyd Slow Swift, Bastion
Okay.
companion.
Is Bastion here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has it been a couple days?
We can say it has been a few days.
Okay, yeah. Okay, because I Bastion wanted to remain with the kids while they were getting organized.
Oh, okay. As I was thinking that we'd meet these 2 at a tavern and then go back to the ship of the 2 that are gonna come with you.
Yeah, no, for sure. I've met.
But we can say
I've already picked them out. I'm just meeting. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Bastion will offer his hand forward and go, "Hi, I'm Bastion, son of Gond."
Already pointed that out, but I'm glad that you're perceptive. You got ear holes somewhere in there, and
Nope.
there's shade flame. He just kind of waves his hand and pulls it back away. All right, not the handshake type. Because Darren, you're muted, so I'm just rolling with it. Shakes Bastion's hand and then pulls a chair over from someone else. But I was walking up. Hello, miss, are you single? Yeah. Fantastic, and you won't need this. He pulls one chair away and sits down.
Can you hear me?
Oh, now we can.
Now we can.
Wait, it super shows you're muted though.
I know.
It's hilarious.
I was never muted. Okay,
Oh,
now
That's
it's gone.
crazy.
No, I was on my character sheet page, and then you couldn't hear me when I was talking. I was sitting there saying, "Go ahead, Vale." Go. You're like, "Okay, maybe
Oh
not."
shit.
Oh, well. And then Elon goes, my name's Cole. Coal, not like the name, like the fucking, my parents thought they were funny. It's great to meet both of you. I was told I'll be going with Ms. Jade Flame, Phoenix, Sparklefuck, and
That would be Carolina.
yeah. And he just stands there.
Sparkle Bug. What?
You do the thing with the fire and all that's fucking sparkly and shit.
You are quite sparkly at times, Carolina.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a girl that I was with before.
Well, even still, it would impose itself upon you as well.
Yeah, well,
Glitter gets
my
everywhere.
dads weren't really one for girls, so
So how does that work?
you know how there's Johnny Puyo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of works like that. Dad was, you know, part elemental, other dad, part elf, and somehow tiefling. So you square that circle. It's not my job.
Okay. Well, as it seems the gang's all here, I'll nod to the other two to have them come over, as they've been sitting here the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're in the table like right next to you.
Particularly tall blue figure come over. He like dwarfs Bastion. But of course,
You broke off, man.
Dwarfs me? How tall is this guy?
He's 9'8".
Oh!
yeah, 9'8". He's, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the Vidalkin, but he does look familiar to you because you would have met him in Fort Truth.
Darren, are you talking?
Yes.
God damn it, Darian.
Yeah, it cut off. It said we would have met him in Fort Truce. Oh no.
Oh no.
Maybe Darian needed to hang up and then call us back.
I can't
That's what I'm about to do.
I can't
Okay.
believe they
Oh.
shot Darian in the fucking
They
head.
shot him in the head. And in episode
Came out
145, we made that joke about Darian getting shot in the head 4 different times.
Yeah.
I can't believe they shot Darren in the head 4 different times.
Yeah, I know.
Right
Oh,
at his
today.
goddamn desk.
Okay,
Doesn't
Haley.
have because he's in a truck.
Hang on. So, Pale, what are the characters that you've made? And who
Hoyd
are they
Slow
going
Swift. Hoyd Slow
Hoyd?
Swift is going with you. Hoyd. H-O-I-D. H-O-I-D. Hoyd. Slow
with?
Swift.
Hoyd?
Yep. Slow Swift. Last name is one word. Slow Swift.
Hey, I'm
Slow
texting you something
Swift?
in all caps, Matt, so hang on.
Hoyd Slow Swift?
Yep, and that's the one who goes with you.
Okay, and he's
Half elf bard.
womanizer.
Not a womanizer.
Just
He's based
sardonic.
off a book character who I love.
Okay, that's super fair.
And it's finally fun to put him into play because he's so good. And then the other one is
Yeah.
Cole Hillinside. You and I have discussed Cole.
Yeah, it's a really effective fuel.
Darian, I see your thing lighting up, but I can't hear you.
I also can.
Are you talking?
Then
or
what
is
is
it background
what is
noise?
what is Cole Hill inside?
He's a tiefling ranger.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I didn't do anything. It just started working.
Weird.
I was trying to do stuff and it wasn't letting me do it. But anyway, yeah. So Idrid, you would have met him in Fort Truce. He's very tall, very blue, and very smart. So this one will be accompanying you, Bastion.
And he's a Vidalcan. What's his class?
He is a
Can't believe they shot Darian in the head again. Bailey, can you force disconnect Darian real quick? And then
I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
so you're just going
no.
quiet. Okay.
when you hung up, it didn't disconnect you from the call.
Yeah, I went back to the damn to my character sheet and you couldn't hear me again.
Oh, so it's only okay.
This is when you change tabs.
Yeah. And so,
Okay.
he's a rogue artificer fighter.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Got that noted. And he's
He's
tall
rogue.
as fuck.
Namina is very short. They actually they're traveling companions. Namina will actually hang out on Idris' back. You know, he carries him around. He's like, you know,
Like a backpack?
Master Blaster?
Like Yoda.
Like Master Blaster.
he's not as short as Yoda.
Ian?
Yeah.
Ian, she figured it out immediately.
Yeah. That's not surprising.
Oh, you told him about.
Yeah.
Okay, that's That's, no, instantly. My dad was elemental, and my other dad was. It's you square that circle. That's hilarious. I mean, listen, if you really want to get Ash pregnant that bad, I'll let it happen. I don't know how it's gonna happen. I'll consult a fan fiction writer.
Haley, I was drinking coffee when you said that. I have coffee in my fucking nose now.
You're welcome. Look, Ash is friends with Asmodeus.
If you do that.
Ash is friends with us. Maybe that's just how genetically it works out. Of, you know, you can make that happen to a half elf, or like
It's
Ash
9
is
PM.
friends with really powerful people, and if you do them a favor, he can figure it out.
I should not have coffee in my brain right now.
And then, but
Look,
if you ask, so Ash doesn't remember his original last name. Okay, it's literally he's been waiting to tell you the whole time. Is Barlow Burley was Loven Khan's favorite tobacco brand. So he named it when someone asked him, "What's your last name?" He couldn't remember because no one ever called themselves last names in his little rice village. And so he just made it up, and that was the first thing he thought of. And now he's Ash Barlow.
I was kissing Ash Barlow. You
Look.
can kiss his Ash.
Look, he'd let you gotta flirt with him more.
Fair enough.
He just knows that you have so much negative riz that everything that you've like been, every time he thinks that you're flirting with him, he's like, that's just because Bill's awkward. And
I'm like, Bailey, do you see what he put in the chat?
Look at the Discord
we have to keep trying.
I realized after saying it like the third or fourth time and no one really laughing that you guys probably had never seen this, so I wanted to share this with y'all. Yeah, we have to keep trying.
The Atloff passing privilege, Jesus. No,
Fucking Lord.
no, he'll let you try as many times as it takes.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Those crazy ones.
I was
Phenomena.
What a racing class is Phenomena.
Namina is a gift Yankee rogue. Soul
Fun.
Knight. But yeah, and he'll be accompanying Hale. He's also very persuasive.
It's so funny we both made persuasive characters.
Because none of you've had any charisma.
We have no Riz!
No, Riz!
Yeah, Cole has negative Riz. Boyd has
No,
plus
as soon
4
as you
Riz.
guys were like, let's make characters that are nothing like the current characters, I'm like, so everyone's gonna make a bard then, huh?
Nope, I actually, one of my characters has an 8 charisma.
Oh my god.
And he's got it's worse though, because he's got a 6 in strength.
You gotta do what you
Well-
gotta do.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, he's not designed to be durable. No one's supposed to touch him.
True. One of them glass cannons.
Yeah. Well, no, not really. He's actually really hard to kill. He's just not. He's not lifting much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Survives a nuclear bomb. Can't open the door.
Yeah. That's
Just
why he's a
like in this
rogue,
end.
though. But yeah. Cool.
And do we want to have had the robots meet us at the bar, or do we want to go take this gaggle of chucklefucks to the ship?
I think one of them walks through the door, and I think the other just materializes next to everyone.
You sit up from the there's a booth on the other side, and they just sit up as they've been laying down in the booth the whole time. Crawls out from under the table.
No, like they're there, and then they just appear.
Okay. The candlelight flickers.
They weren't even hiding. But yeah, no. So, the one that materializes, you see, has. It's really hard to kind of tell where they are, even they're very outlined, fuzzy. But as you kind of look at them more, you watch as that sort of fuzzy outline suddenly immediately solidifies. What you see before you is a very gaunt, almost skeletal figure, and that's further reinforced by the fact that their head is effectively mimicking almost entirely a human skull, only there's one single eye on the center. They're holding in their hands a very long, faintly glowing rifle, and you see that kind of underneath the cloak over them, you see what looks like crossed arms that are above, or like that are kind of like underneath, like to the side of the ribs where the arms holding the rifle are. And as it walks up, it goes, "Hello. This unit's designation is TK47. This unit's directive is assassination, espionage, and murder." And you see Bastion goes, yes, Carolina, so this is TK47. He'll be coming with you. He just kind of appeared when I was talking about how we needed someone who was wanting to go kind of hunt down some of the rival champions. He's really good at doing that, so I think you guys are going to get along great.
What if he didn't even get a soul sliver pushed into him? He just stole one. Not really.
Yeah, I mean, you know. But yeah, and then
Deals
walking-
one, makes self-sentient.
walking
Sorry,
through no. And then walking through the door, you see another one. They're big. Like they're in between Bastion and the Vidalcan. You see a robot with like very sort of more gentle features. You see emblazoned right on his forehead, the symbol of Gond. And he kind of walks forward. You see adorning him, he's got a shield on one hand, with again the symbol of Gond emblazoned on it. And then very, very heavily armored, but you notice that the armor itself doesn't really make any noise as he walks. He's got a maroon, white, and gold tabard that also has the symbol of Gond emblazoned on it, as well as what looks like a language that none of you speak, but Bastion knows is Forge speak. So it's a sort of combination of alphanumericisms and binaric. And as he walks forward, he goes, "Ah, hello. I'm Unit P3-4C3, though I prefer to be called Warren. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'll be accompanying you, Pale. Bastion's told me quite a lot about you."
Hi. Hopefully good things. Hopefully he hasn't told you everything.
Oh, he's told me quite a lot.
Bastion, how much?
I mean, I didn't really tell him, like, I just... Look, P3, what's your primary directive? And you see that P3 kind of locks up a little bit, but it's not like a sort of forced, but just kind of like, oh right, I gotta say that. And you see that P3 goes, "The primary directive is the protection of one Pale Talon."
Nice, cool. Well, as long as you're down to like protect me and not kill me for how I act. Hardly.
Oh, no, that's for later. We'll figure that out. That's a roadblock that we can, figure out once we're not in a holy war, of course. But it's a pleasure to meet you, and I'll be working with you for the remainder of our duration of these trips. I'm quite good at healing. I'm very good at defense as well. Not much can get through this, and you see that he very heavily thuds on his armor. And as he kind of does that, and as you get closer, you see emanating from underneath the tabard around where the stomach and diaphragm is. As he does that thunk, you see a very sort of faint glow emanate, and then kind of fades back out. And that glow sort of dissipates through the rest of his body.
Nifty.
Yeah. And then you do see that hooked at his hip is a very fancy and intricate looking warhammer.
How many?
Just the one.
We need about 39,999.
Darian, what's your passive perception?
I could have sworn, Ian, you were going to say his primary directive is to protect Pale asterisks from everyone else.
Yeah. So his name's Warren, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carolina's
this-
passive 27.
27? Okay.
Should be Warden, like a cop warden.
Nope. Warren.
Okay.
Well, first off, his name's not Warren Peace. How dare you accuse me of that? His unit designation is P3-4C3, though he prefers Warren.
There you go. There you go. Knew it.
Yeah. Warden, though, he might have misspoken. Warden is actually Warden. Yeah, Warden. Yeah.
Well, no, I was thinking Warden like he's keeping Pale in jail.
Yeah, it's a double entendre.
Yeah.
He's keeping him in check, but he's quite literally keeping the peace. But yeah, there was a question that was Carolina, you noticed that along actually no, never mind. This would not be noticeable.
Secret from Vader.
Huh?
Secret from Vader.
Yes, yeah. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Hey, Darian. Oh, sorry.
No, I was done.
No, I was saying silly things too. Hey, Darian, does your Githyanki lay eggs? I had there's a secret special someday plot for needing a Githyanki longsword. So maybe you guys have the hookup already.
It's just a silver sword, though.
Well, yeah, a Githyanki silver sword.
Ah, yeah, true.
Because it's the only thing that can sever an astral projection spell.
Yup.
There's
They just
certainly
have to
somebody who knows how to astral project, so... But are they at night, though? Because the Githyanki knights have the ones that work.
Mhm.
But maybe they know a guy.
But yeah, so my two companions are TK-47 and Warren. Or Warren.
Does TK-47 mean anything, or does it just sound cool?
It's a couple references. Do you want me to spoil it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the T, because it's TK-47. The
Not
T
a-
is the Terminator, T-1000, T-2000.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
The HK-47 is a reference to the Hunter Killer droid from
Nice.
Star Wars, the old Knights of the Old Republic.
Coder.
Yeah, Coder. Who was actually the character Bastion was originally modeled after.
That's horrifying.
That's why I did the assessment. Da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
This
Bringing back the
troop-
old language.
Yeah. Although it's less that and more just this unit.
Uh-huh.
And then 47 in reference to Agent 47, because this guy's solely designed
Nice.
to murder and kill as best as possible.
Nice.
From the
Yeah.
Hitman.
We ought to give him
Yes.
an AK-47, like the gun.
I think that if you gave him a L9051, I think that'd be a lot more. He'd be a lot more happier.
Let me Google it.
It's a
L9451. All I
Let's-
see is
hang on.
Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG player.
the-
You put gun after I Google it.
Hang on, it's. I might have. Yeah, sorry. I fucked up the numbers. I tried to say the L96.
L96.
What else to
L9
take?
L96A1.
L.
It's literally like one of the most solid rifles. It's also what the op is modeled after.
Oh.
But yeah,
Yeah.
give him one of those. Give him a 50 cal actually.
When that's just what the Thunderscrim sniper rifle is.
Is a 50 cal? Does it do more damage?
It's the 50 cal sniper rifle. The Wyvern gun's the one that sits on top of Humvees.
Mm-hmm.
But we can give you a fancy one that we'll make King Henry make it special or something.
Yeah, well, I mean, TK-47, I think I actually prefer for him to have the pulse rifle, just because like the stats on that are crazy, and also it's an inherently magical weapon that does force damage,
Yeah.
and he's going to be critting a lot.
But this is a very fun gun.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Let's-
you're gonna make
let's-
me regret having the crit ability be shoots a limb off.
Oh, absolutely. He's
Yeah.
he's an assassin.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
He's shooting limbs off.
Uh-huh.
Or heads. But
Yeah.
I mean, I if he hits someone, so just for context, if he hits someone, he does. If they are surprised, he does 8d4 plus 2d8 plus 66 plus 2d4.
Strike first, strike hard, Cobra Kai.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Well, especially because yeah, I gave these guys pretty good. TK-47 has a plus 13 to initiative.
Jesus. You told me already, but I'm still not over it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Warden has a 21 AC, which isn't
Get some new material.
Um.
You've worn out the absurd AC, sir. Okay.
Wow.
Look,
Pat,
Warren.
you hear this?
Your dad, you're not gonna live up to your father. He's got a 27 or something, okay? Get
Yeah,
on his
but
fucking level before I
Warren-
respect you.
Warden doesn't make shit. He's just giving shit. He's one of the Forged Fathers' fucking devoted disciples. And you're gonna sit here and bash it.
I'm gonna bash him because he's the son of Bastion.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate not only on the Forge Father, but on Patriarch Citadel?
Uh-huh.
Patriarch.
Yeah.
No, I think next to Ash Barlow, Helm's gonna be my new favorite NPC.
Mhm.
Provided you still want to make them.
Oh, absolutely.
Helm is a surprise for later, the rest of you. Unless Ainsley
Surprise.
told you.
Nope, I have not. It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Don't call the Forgeborn tools. It's fucking racist.
Is your surprise tool the mystery?
Keep cutting out, man. God damn it.
Don't call the clankers tools. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Mystery.
You're about to have an entire race of people inherently hate you, and they can all talk to each other.
Yeah.
The first time won't be the last.
That's crazy.
That was crazy
Yeah.
once.
It locked me in a room with rap dressing me for crazy. I was crazy.
I don't know why it keeps cutting out.
Yeah, that's weird.
Great
Is it
question.
is it every time you switch pages?
I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah. Maybe it's the FBI agent assigned to watch you is taking up too much of your fucking bandwidth.
Yeah, maybe. But it's weird because my phone signal is full, but the signal on my tablet is not.
Interesting. But what do the fucking 9 of you? What do y'all
Yep.
do?
I just kind of tell my two. All right, you. Yeah. Do whatever Bastion says. You cause problems. I'm taking away your deck of cards. You can't. Don't fuck with me. You.
I did see that in your inventory, and I'm gonna let you surprise me on what it does.
Yep. And you. Yep. North Carolina. Only kill who you're supposed to. What's that supposed to mean? You know damn well what it's supposed to mean. You're not my real dad. Fine. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm going upstairs. Let me know where I'm going.
As Hoyd comes over, I'm gonna go like, man, I hope you like kids.
Oh, little specimens, aren't they? How
Yeah,
tough did they get so small?
Well, no, these are big kids, like big metal giant children, like these two.
Oh.
And he puts his hands on Warden and TK.
And looks up and goes, last time I saw a child that large was, well, Victor, so I'd love to deal with these ones instead.
So, when you're talking about kids, you mean creations.
No, they're unborn souls that we're putting in robots. So they're, I mean, effectively just, we're letting them be born.
And who's asking that question, Darian?
I'm assuming the Githyanki. Nanamina?
That's gonna fuck me up the next, several months. In real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if this is gonna be several in-game months, this will be like a real-life year. So, I'm happy to meet all of you guys as new friends.
Yeah.
So, now that we've met our new friends, and Carolina, you know the 2 chuckle fucks who are coming with you. I've asked you guys this 6 fucking times, and I can't make any goddamn plans until you tell me exactly where you're gonna start. Who the fuck are we killing first? God damn it.
This is up to Darian at this point.
Well, that's why I'm asking it. God damn it, Darian.
It's your quest,
I'm
me and
here.
Taylor
Can
here
you
for
hear
the
me?
ride. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
That's funny because I just wiped Discord off of my screen completely, and you can hear me.
Interesting. Your tablet's
Yeah.
haunted.
I'm not even in Discord.
The fuck?
That's
If
crazy.
it works, it works.
Yeah, I'm not touching anything else. Leaving the screen right where it is.
Nama.
Yeah, so Carolina,
Okay. Yes.
what are we doing first, man? I gotta build maps. I gotta write a villain speech. I gotta fucking invent, stumbling blocks in your road to make it interesting. But who are we
Okay.
killing first? God damn it, they shot him again.
They just
Well,
keep doing this shit.
They said, think of the assassinations, then shot him in the back of the fucking head.
No, it's whatever AI they have monitoring our phone calls heard him say killing people too many times.
Mm-hmm.
And
And then they took him out back and shot him.
they took him out back to the desk he's got out back.
They fucking
And then they shot him
him
right at his goddamn desk.
Rest in peace.
Rest in piss.
I know.
Hey, Bazinga.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. What are we doing, boss man? Boss lady?
Hey, boss lady, who we killing?
God damn it! Did they take him again? Those are the only things he's allowed to say. Can you hear me?
And they just shoot him.
I really like your meme you sent, Matt.
Thank you. I think that's what Ian was referencing.
A little bit, yeah. It's one of those things. I mean, that's basically Pale and Bastion. Is it's like, look, man, I'm gonna let Gon kind of tell me what to do about that. But like, as of right now, we're cool. We got no beef.
The beef is on the side table, though.
Yeah, well, I can't eat it, so.
It's in the fridge.
Bastion's essentially saying, tell your boyfriend that if you got beef, that I'm a vegetarian and I'm not fucking scared of him.
Uh-huh.
God.
Have you seen that one Twitter post that's like a picture of, I don't remember what movie it's from, but there's a black guy with a fedora and he's gonna shoot somebody with a gun with tears running down his face, and it's like me in the race war having to shoot Tony Hawk, and
That's
Tony
funny.
Hawk comments beneath it
yeah.
of, I appreciate the hesitation though.
I appreciate the hesitation.
So funny. You gotta appreciate a celebrity who, first of all, barely exists in like corporeal form, and also can take a joke.
Yeah. I'm gonna text Darian. I don't know if I can like force him to hang up unless I like ban him from the server temporarily.
No, so you're the admin. If you right click on him, there's a disconnect button. You could also give us the admin role, so we could do that as well.
Oh.
Just put a pillow over his user and I'm sorry.
So I have to give you admin.
Yeah, so you have to go to the server, and then server settings, and then there's like a roles section.
Back to the Royce section.
Opposed to the Royce section. Beat the shit out of you one of these days. If I ever fucking see you in person.
1v1
It's
IRL.
on site.
It's on like Parmesan.
Now, see, the trouble is, as soon as I make you guys admins, you're gonna kick me out so you can have conversations.
No, we literally can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Wink.
Wink. Yeah,
No,
he
you
says
literally
before
can't kick
doing
the
it.
owner out.
Inactive channel.
owner.
Server name. Roles. There's so many settings here that I had no idea what they fucking were.
Oh yeah. As a great man once said, everything happens so much.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Smittens, what do you want, dude?
Is that your cat?
Yeah.
It's adorable.
She's just following me around. She's a tuxedo cat, and she, to her fur parents, she'll say she has a permanent scowl. It's hilarious.
Nice.
Welcome back.
Hi, Darian. Oh god. Show member channel list. And make this full screen. I'm only struggling because my hand is fucked up.
I can't believe they broke your fucking hand, then shot Darian.
I know, right? Shot the
Kinda
hog.
rude.
Shot Darian.
Kind of frowned upon.
Shot Darian.
They shot the sheriff, but they didn't shoot the deputy.
They shot
Yeah.
There a second Vulcan has hit the tower.
Fuck. So I've
Now you
got
have to
on
give
the
us
server
those roles.
members, and I don't know how to make you guys have authority
Where you gotta. So once you have the roll made, then you have to give us the roll.
Oh, I have to make the roll. Okay. 38. Oh, okay. What should I name it? Gotta be something silly.
DNITS.
What is that? Vince?
Working it, and by it I mean
My peanuts. Let's just say
I don't get it.
Oh, buddy.
this dude's not been on the internet.
Point that.
What color do we want it to be?
Just the fucking ugliest color imaginable.
You.
How about burnt orange?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
I assume I can edit this later.
Yep. Hi, Darian.
Is he back?
Won't let him back in.
Shit.
Hello?
Hello!
Holy shit. Finally lets me back in.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it wants to be stupid. So, I got reset the whole tablet.
Mm-hmm.
As I was getting back in the game, everybody was just grayed out and I couldn't hear anything.
Oh shit. Well, I made it hang up on you to see if that would help.
Yeah, before when you couldn't hear me, I was asking if you could make it hang up on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because on my tablet,
Read
sometimes,
my mind.
and sometimes on my tablet, the buttons don't show up. Like, it's weird. I'll touch the screen. I have.
Oh my god, did he just die again?
Should we just call it for the night at
I
this
was about to
point?
say, yeah, because I'm probably gonna fuck around with this.
Live your dreams. Live your dreams, Dusty.
Yeah.
So it's fun to introduce my character is Bailey. I wish it took you more than 3 whole seconds to figure out his
No, it.
I gotta be honest, I'm super not surprised because this is the type of shit that Bailey would just know.
bit. Yeah, she knows our characters too well. She knows us too well.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
she knows you too well, and she spent so much time thinking about this game.
Yep,
I literally, unless I'm actively talking to someone, I'm thinking about the game.
same.
That's so raw, real.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Fighting
Okay.
out.
Fighting my goddamn demons.
Bye,
Wait, I think. Oh,
Darian. Yeah, we've decided to kind of call it because you're having problems, Darian. Unless there's anything last cool you want to say. If you can hear me and talk. I won't hang up until I say goodbye to him, but
that's super fair.
you can go if you want to.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to test these characters out.
Yeah.
I
think it'll
sure
be
hope
fun.
that no one makes TK47 try to talk to people, because that's gonna suck.
Nice.
Okay,
So-
bye!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Darian, Matt, and Ian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.